Ah. There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
All right. Audio check.
Are you going through Josh's freaking
yes,
custom?
Spotify in the background of the stream. Check.
But do you have permission?
Audio recording. Check.
I hate you.
I give myself my own permission.
Oh, wait, because you're God?
I am God.
That's fair.
Fear me.
Doesn't sound very fearful.
Huh?
Doesn't sound very fearful.
I don't want you to fear me. I want you to love me.
Oh, I do. But you hate it when I love you.
I do.
Yeah. Superhero.
So, I think you need to impersonate Josh.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you need to impersonate Josh.
All right.
When we do our what up, Cryptic? Yeah, we're doing the recording for the podcast.
Yep.
So I have to put it as just chatting.
Just chatting.
Because Bearded's not here. Oh. It's the 5 time.
Yeah.
So that means you're worse than the 2 time, right?
Apparently. That's fine.
Too soon?
What do you mean too soon? Oh, fuck you. I hate you. Fuck you, dude.
You just.
Damn!
Man, I had no idea what I just did to him.
Yeah, it took me a second.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I was dropped as a child.
You were dropped as a child.
Yeah.
You actually were thrown.
Like a football.
Like a
Through
football.
a wall.
Through the walls. So. Chad. Anyway. But yeah.
What you gonna say?
You have to open it up like Bearded.
Tell me when.
I mean, it's whenever you want to start. You have everything lined up?
Fine.
You have everything ready to go?
Yep.
You have all your important data?
Yep. I have it here, and here. I mean, I don't have like 4 monitors like you, but I have it here, and here.
Chat, before we start, did you know he has a Pokemon sex toy? He fucks Pikachu.
I do not. I do not. My God.
That brings a whole new meaning to Pikachu, I choose you.
Oh, no! Stop it. I hope he cuts that out. Because I do not. I do not. Don't listen to him.
That's why.
Chad, don't listen to him.
It probably has a Waifu pillow. Yeah, it's Pikachu shaped. And see, the thing about it is he also has like the Chris Henson Master Ball.
Are you sure Doc didn't have that?
We're not talking about the 2 time. We're talking about the 5 time. You.
Oh, fuck you. Oh,
Mr. 5 time. Mr. 5 time.
Fuck you. Anyways. Ready? All right.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Dads of the Multiverse. I'm Josh, otherwise known as Bearded. Even though I'm not here right now, I'm out in Puerto Rico, living the good life out there. Hot weather that's probably not humid. And I'm joined today by my co-host, Corey, otherwise known as The Big Back.
The Big Back?
And of course, back by popular demand himself, the Saiyan, the realist, is here. Marcus. Man, really? I was doing 2 voices.
Yep.
I hate you.
Yep. So, hello everybody. Beard is not here. He's in Puerto Rico. He's probably drinking a bunch of margaritas right now.
I almost said Coronas, but that's wrong.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he drinks. He doesn't like beer.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. He's weird. I know it's a little mixed up. If you're joining on Twitch, hello everybody. This is not my normal stream.
This is not the stream you're looking for.
Hi everybody.
Phil Mountain's live, but it says Dads of the Multiverse. What is going on?
I'm so confused. What happened? Yeah, we broke with the band. Yeah, we broke with the band. Yeah. Too much of Josh's hamburger meat hanging out in his t-shirt every time we go somewhere. But yeah, no, we're recording on my stream today. So hey, everyone's like joining in, and they're exactly. I'm gonna lose like all my followers overnight. Everyone's joining. What the fuck? This isn't Siege. He's not raging. Get the hell out of here. Click.
I know, right? This isn't it.
Right. So got an interesting episode for everyone today. We are gonna dive into the Pokeverse. So, for all you that don't know, Marcus has a chub. And
yes, I do.
We're going to talk about Pokemon all the way from the beginning.
Yes, all in the beginning!
Most of it will be about TCG, the actual trading card game, for those that don't know what TCG stands for. Talk about some of the movies probably here and there, and then some of the other characters, but mainly we're just going to try to stick to TCG. Talk about some of the value.
Yep.
Talk about some of the value of the cards.
Just basically kind of like understand, because there's a lot of different sets, eras, and just how to understand what sets.
Yeah.
When we start talking about, from future episodes about Pokemon, because I got a lot to talk about.
Right.
Yeah, it'll help you better understand the Pokemon Trading Card Game as a whole, whether it be from a collector standpoint or an actual, card game player.
Yeah. It really pains me too, and we'll talk more about it later. But it really does pain me because, it hurts knowing how much money I probably have somewhere in a binder. And
let's not talk about that. I was trying not to talk about that this episode.
Yeah.
Okay. I have about between Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, I have probably anywhere from $4,000 to $7,000 in the North Pole dump.
Yeah, somewhere out there.
Yep.
So, before we get started, how was your week, buddy? How was your week?
It wasn't. It was pretty. I was actually not bad, but it was pretty busy. I had 2 M-Day guys, part-timers, who needed to do some drilling this week, so they can. One was brand new, so it was his first drill with the UMO section.
Right.
It went pretty well. Got to meet him. Kind of introduce the team, what we do, what our schedule's like. I had another guy over here who just, needed to do his day so he can have, essentially a good year for the guard.
Right.
So, and then we also had Alaska prep because I had to send 2 guys to Anchorage because my Fairbanks class, because I would be in Fairbanks right now. But, except also I did kind of get my hand slapped a little bit because we were supposed to send computers.
Okay.
But then the facility changed in Anchorage, where we were teaching, to a place where they have computers, but had already sent up the request, and there was a whole moving of monies and everything like that. So I kind of got my hand slapped that I need to do it like 60 days prior. So.
Right.
That's fine. I'm still learning the job. I've only been in course manager for about 3 months now, so it's still a lot to learn. So.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
And of course,
you have a lot on your plate.
I got what? Yes, I do. I mean, I'm in charge of 5 part-timers and 2 full-timers, and also anywhere from I'd say 48 students per class as well, or for a class, because it's 224 classes. So
right,
I'm in charge of a lot of people.
So, Chad, if you ever wonder where your airdrop went, Marcus knows.
I'm not Air Force. I'm Army.
Yeah, but see, the problem is the truck never made it to the plane. So.
It's true, and truckers made a truck. So
yes,
that's what I also tell people. That's what I told my new guy or whatever, that we're like a collective bunch of different MOSs. If you know what MOS is, it's military occupational specialty, and basically, normal terms, it's your job in the Army. I was like, we're all different collection of different jobs. So
yeah,
just teaching unit movement operations.
Yeah, how to move his unit.
Yes, pretty much.
Unit. Why did you get so aggressive with that? What the hell?
I'm sorry.
Oh, weird.
That's fine. So, anyways, what about you? How was your week?
Oh man, my week was wet. It was moist. It was watery. Whatever you want to call it. For those
Some
that
people don't like the word moist.
yeah, it was moist.
What you-
So we got a metric, and all it says is the word metric fuck ton of rainfall this week.
Is that even on this scale a metric fuck ton?
No, it's not. It's not, man. Dude, between Debbie dumping a bunch of rain on us down here in South Carolina, and then we had a bunch of other storms pop up, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We had 27 inches of rain from Debbie, and then another storm that came through was like another 11 inches of rain. So, needless to say, all the dams are just dumping water to try to, not cause any structural problems, which are just filling up the rivers, which is flooding everything else. They literally couldn't work at my job. I mean, people couldn't get to work. Houses are flooded. Streets are flooded. I mean, they kept pushing on school.
Yeah. I was going to ask you if was there flooding.
Oh, yeah. Luckily, by my house, no. But there are a couple of new neighborhoods that me and my wife were going to look at. My wife.
Yeah, you got to do that next. I don't have one of those. So
Yeah.
you have to do it now.
But there was a couple neighborhoods that we looked at, and I'm glad we didn't move into those neighborhoods because there was some of them that water was up past the front doors.
Oh, shit.
And brand new neighborhoods.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so one of the rivers by us, it's Ashley River. I think it's over 26 feet. It's normally 13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they got bridges shut down, roads are shut down. It's pretty crazy, man. We got sinkholes popping up everywhere. Yeah. Just a little bit of water.
Okay. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, it's been, 80, 85 degrees here and sunny.
Yeah, it was 107 today with the heat index.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yes. Huh.
It's the only thing I don't miss about that. But then again,
Yeah, you miss your dad.
I do.
Yeah, that's right. But other than that, man, my work schedule's changing. So yay!
Yay!
For those that are tuning in on my stream, so my work schedule changed. So you might be seeing a little bit more of me than you have been the last couple weeks.
I see you all the time.
Yes, because of my butt photo he took back in 2010.
Yep.
No, I'll be streaming hopefully a little bit more often. Maybe not for as long as I normally like to do, but I'll be on streaming. So if you're listening to the podcast, Phil Mountain at twitch.tv. So come check me out. I like to talk about bearded, and we don't rub our butts on other people. So, yeah.
Except Josh. Yes.
Yes.
All the butt touches.
Yes, and Fail Mountain underwear.
Yeah. Oh, that's me.
We have that too.
I'm the reason you have Fail Mountain underwear.
That's so crazy.
It is, but it's true.
It's kind of stalkerish.
That's fine.
Is
it really stalkerish if I, come to your house 1 to 2 times a year and stay there?
Yeah, the problem is he stays at my front door. He just sleeps on my stoop. It's pretty weird.
I'm not stoop kid. And if you know that reference, then you're a '90s kid.
Yep. If you don't know who Hey Arnold is, see your way out.
Yep.
Or
I will.
But other than that, I mean, between all the rain, I mean, work wasn't too bad, obviously, because we had a lot of rain, so I wasn't doing a lot of outside work, which made work very easy.
Yeah.
But my week wasn't too bad, man. Kids start school on Tuesday. They were supposed to start school today. We were supposed to do parent-teacher on Tuesday, but obviously that didn't work out. But with all the rain and flooding and closing, they pushed everything back, so I gotta wait. I got 2 more days, day and a half, and the kids are no longer my problem Monday through Friday.
That's the school's problem.
Yeah. Oh, and
free babysitting.
And then I found out that my son and my oldest daughter are going to share a class.
Oh no!
I was like, man, y'all just wanted mass destruction. Okay, all right. And
at least now if the school calls you, it's either gonna be it could be about both of Hunter or Mackenzie,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
Just tell me about that first phone call from the school. Just tell me about it.
Mr. Linder, we're calling to contact you that the North Charleston Fire Department had to show up on campus today. It seems your daughter and son decided to set the teacher's hair on fire. Something crazy.
God.
It'd be something on that level. Yeah, in an elementary school. In elementary school would be the best part. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So obviously, for everybody knows that we're not going to have a universal scale off update.
Because we need Josh.
Because I'm pretty sure Marcus gained some weight. I'm probably haven't lost any weight, and we all know that Bearded's going to come back and gain a fuck ton of weight.
I mean, he just lost 36 pounds in a week, so I'm pretty sure he's going to get it all back.
Yeah.
So he's gonna come back away.
Yeah, probably.
All that 36 pounds is going to come back with him from Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just liquor weight.
Yep. I mean, that's usually what happens with me when I'm there.
No, because you throw it all up.
It's because you keep making me drink. It's like a vicious cycle.
When you come visit, you're like Lindsay Lohan.
How so?
You know, because you put your finger in the back of your throat, throw up.
Oh my God, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Uh-huh. Sure you don't.
I don't.
Sure you don't. So, do you know what time it is, Marcus?
Is it time? 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 Come on. What? I do it every week. I do it every week.
Snap Snot.
Yes, the Snap Snot news.
And 30-second reviews.
Yes.
It's so weird.
You guys say that every week that I do it so weird. I don't change.
Your underwear, we know.
You too can get your own pair of Fell Mountain underwear too.
Oh God, here we go.
Yes, here we go.
So,
you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
Hey, it doesn't matter. You can go first.
Fine. All right. So, today the Olympics concluded. Today, because it's supposed to run from July 26th to August 11th. So today, at the time of this recording, is the last day. Of course, the United States has the most medals out of all the countries with 126 medals. And the next closest country is China with 91. However, the United States and China both tied with 40 gold medals for the most gold medals. And of course, with LeBron James winning the Olympics for
LeBron. Wow.
Yeah. I know someone's gonna be yelling at it. It's LeBron. Look, it's a joke. It's a way old joke way back in your stream with the whole what's that game that we played? We had to fill in the blanks.
Shit.
With Ginger. When Ginger said LeBron James.
I can't remember the name of it. It's gonna pop up in my head. Thanks, ADD.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm here. I'll be here all week. So that's just with the Olympics finally concluding today, which I have a feeling though this will be Paris's last Olympic Games, at least in our lifetime.
Oh yeah.
With how everything went going on.
Yeah.
Take your pick. You could take your pick.
There's still backlash on that, man.
Oh, there's still gonna be backlash.
You know it's bad. You know it's bad when sponsors just say nope.
Yep. Oh, that's definitely bad.
Yep.
But who's not complaining is Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, no, of course
he's
not.
the only one. He's the only one who's not complaining. Didn't he get like $500K a day?
Something like that, and then he hotboxed his hotel room.
Yep. So, I mean, he's about the only one who's not complaining.
You had money like him. Why would you complain?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So also, I think it was a week ago, just before the last week's or just after last week's recording, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, of course, season 2 concluded with it. To me, and I've seen a lot of reviews have seen it about it be basically was a 90-minute freaking teaser trailer to season 3. Is pretty much all.
Isn't it like 2 years out? So like people were freaking out.
Yeah. So it's just no. It might be like a year or two out, yeah. But I did also read up that confirmed that there's only going to be 2 more seasons. It's going to conclude after the 4th season.
Oh.
So there's only going to be 4 seasons of House of the Dragon.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And finally, last week, because I know it wasn't mentioned, but My Hero Academia has officially ended. The last chapter of the manga just came out, so My Hero Academia has officially concluded. I don't know the end of it, all right, because I'm watching the anime, because the anime is still going on, and I believe that it's going to end after the 7th season, because I don't foresee it going to an 8th season.
They all die.
Unless, cool. Anyways, so don't listen to him. He just likes to be, a party pooper. But yes, My Hero Academia the manga has officially ended.
Yay!
But they are also coming out with a new movie of it, though, which is really good.
Of course they are. They have to get their viewing fix.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're still gonna make them money. Why not?
Yeah, right. It's
like One
Piece never ends.
One Piece is, even though I still cannot believe One Piece is not the longest anime episode running thing. No, I think it's in the top 20. It's in the top 20 for longest. Yes, I remember looking it up. But One Piece is only in the top 20 of longest ongoing anime series.
What?
And those of you that don't know, like it's like what 1133, something like that.
Something up there like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, a side note about the reviews. Costco. I did check out the Costco thing you told me about. We'll do a little Pokemon thing over here. Costco just came up with new Pokemon bundles with ETB and 2 tins.
Oh.
So they either have a 151 or a Crown Zenith ETB, and they also have 2 Scarlet and Violet tins to include with that ETB, and it's like what, $72 before tax.
So can you get one for a brother and I'll pay back?
Yeah, I could do that.
Hell yeah.
Do you want the 151 or the Crown Zenith?
2 of each.
You want 2 of each? Jesus!
I'm gonna open them.
All right.
This guy's like, oh, I got you.
That's fine if you want the 4 of them, 2 each. But yeah, anyway. I saw them too because I remember you telling them about them, and I was gonna look for them today, and I saw them.
So, Saze-san has been airing since 1969 with over 2,640 episodes.
Jeez. And it's still ongoing.
It appears. Yeah. It's still going. Been airing for 53 years. But this is it's drawn like old school, like cartoons.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. That old style, yeah. With, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Yep. All right. What else you got?
That was it. There's those 3
That's
things.
it? That's all you got?
Well, 3.5.
Oh. Okay.
Because the Pokemon thing kind of popped in my head because I looked at for it today. So.
Pokemon. All right. So, Bitcoin. Get your Bitcoin update.
Yes.
Get your Bitcoin update here. Currently, at the time of this recording, it's at $58,888. I couldn't make that number up if I tried. It definitely had a dip. Goes up, goes down. So I mean, people are just selling and trading, and that's just what happens. Borderlands.
Oh no.
Yeah, Borderlands. Whoo, hoo, hoo, hoo. All right. Borderlands might fail to break $10 million mark on its debut, with grossing just $4 million from its 3,100 locations.
That's not
and it was also kind of the joke was made of at least the 10 million will kind of go with their 10% Rotten Tomato score. So,
ouch.
Yeah, man. I think you and me talked about this before. Yeah, we've talked about this before we started.
Yeah.
You don't go to a series like Borderlands and just not follow the storyline and then use the wrong people for the wrong characters and you just completely fuck it up.
Yeah. There's so many things wrongs with that.
Like
movie.
Kevin Hart looks like Roland's like son. Claptrap being played by Jack Black, which right now is a controversial time for Jack Black. But even still, why didn't you just get the voice actor for fucking Claptrap? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, god damn it.
Unless there's some legal issue, like I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
contract issue, something like I don't know why you would do that. But yeah, you didn't pay attention to everyone else. Did you not watch Halo? Like, did you not pay attention?
Well, I mean, like, was it between Halo and then like Fallout? Let's look at that one.
Yeah, let's look at the difference there. One actually told a story that met up with the timeline. Yes. The other one was kind of followed the story, but you did your own things, and you try to play it off as a different universe, but that doesn't work out in Halo.
No.
So yeah. So good job there. You fucked it up. I'll probably go watch it. If anything, I'll probably just wait for it to come out, or I'll pirate it.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. What? Now for movies though, that are absolutely destroying it, Deadpool and Wolverine passes $1 billion on their global in the third week.
Have you seen it yet?
I have not.
Oh, you need to see it.
I don't have. It's just hard, man. It's hard getting rid of the kids because I'm not taking my kids to go watch that.
That's true.
I
mean, I took Logan to with me, so but
yeah. I mean, the movie I know is really good from what I hear, and I mean, obviously it's Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Like, I mean, what do you do?
That's who they are. That's who they are. That's their characters.
That's their characters. Like, right, like. And of course, it also has been rumored that Wolverine might continue to play, or Hugh Jackman might continue to play. But tiny spoiler. I mean, Deadpool did hint that in the movie. Yeah,
like because he would make fun of like Fox.
Right.
He would make fun of Fox or whatever, and then say like he's like forever.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and then what's also funny too is those have seen. I mean, obviously people have either seen the video or leaks, so I think we're far enough out that we can kind of talk a little bit about it. I'm not going to go too crazy with it, but you know, NSYNC's "Bye Bye Bye" hit the top 20 charts because of it.
Yeah, it did. That song is revived.
I mean, that's yeah.
Oh, I saw, was it a TikTok, or I think it was a TikTok or a Facebook short or whatever. I think it was Deadpool 2 when he had like that one female singer or whatever, and he's like, can we bring it down to like a 5? Yeah, he's like, can we bring it down to a 5? He's like, no, I only go to 11. He goes, and that's when it cuts to NSYNC or whatever. Like, I'm gonna do it right.
Yep.
I laughed so hard.
Fucking, it just goes to show, like, when you have, you know, good actual films and good characters and good people to play those characters, the opposite effect will happen, and you're not a, you know, Halo TV series or Borderlands getting actually absolutely just trashed.
Yeah. I don't know. Witcher. What about Witcher?
Yeah, fucking Witcher. Oh God, Witcher. Fucking Witcher.
Witcher
man.
was so good. I mean, Witcher was so good.
It used to be good.
I had to have you push the Witcher button.
Yeah, you had to push the Witcher button. God damn it. But also, I also hope though, and I mean everyone's already knows about this, but I hope Calvarine is a real thing.
Yeah.
No, dude. If Henry plays, I will accept Henry Cavill if he replaces Hugh. I can
accept this. I can accept
it because he kind of gives
even though
he that
is Superman.
Well, you know in the comic one of the comics, and actually it was X-23. Mm-hmm. They talk about where his adamantium's removed, and he turns he gets obviously he becomes more beastie, more big. He's bigger and all that. Mm-hmm. Like that, yeah. I can see that. I could see that be a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, not to talk any much more about the movie. You haven't seen it. Go see it. I want to go see it.
I have already seen it. It's really good. Go see it.
Yeah, go see it. Go do it. Do it.
Do it.
Also, those that haven't caught it, obviously most people have seen it. It's all over TikTok and everywhere else, social media and stuff like that. But we're gonna bring it up anyway. We've brought it up a few times already, a couple things, but Disney and Star Wars, Pixar, Marvel. I mean, they're gonna roll out some pretty good movies this year. We already know.
Kind of need to.
Yeah.
Need to get some revenue going.
Yeah. So we got Moana 2. That trailer's been revealed. Yes. Avatar 3, Fire and Ash, Incredibles 3. I'm actually excited that. I actually like The Incredibles. My kids really love it. Frozen 3.
I've seen it a lot.
There's so many memes going on about Frozen 3 right now.
Like good or bad memes.
Yeah, we all expect it all expect to be Kristoff's baby. You got Snow White live action. You got a Lilo and Stitch live action. We got a Mufasa.
Yeah,
a prequel to Lion King, but it's live action.
But is it supposed to take places like Mufasa and Scar as
like kids?
Kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised they wanted to go with live action with that and not animate that first.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the animated was a lot better. I think people enjoyed the live action, and I've watched it. It just doesn't hit the same.
No.
It just doesn't hit the same. Toy Story 5. Andy. Oh, it's not Andy anymore.
It's a.
I can't remember her name.
I know. I can picture her though.
Oh shit! I'm gonna get a bunch of crap in the comments.
Be like, oh my god, but I don't know Ariel's daughter's name, but you can't remember the girl that Andy passed the toys to.
I'll get.
Look, man, that's different.
I'll get Kelsey on the podcast to rip him a new one. Yeah.
But his wife.
I can't remember her fucking name for the life of me. Oh my god.
If I could picture her though.
I can't do it. I just can't think of her freaking name for the life of me. Oh crap. Bonnie. Aha.
Yeah.
Power of Google.
The power of Google, yes.
Power of Google. Let's see what else was there. Zootopia 2. Monster Jam. Percy Jackson, The Sea of Monsters. Tron Ares. And that was Marcus disappearing. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Technical difficulties.
I don't know what the hell that was either.
Oh, that was weird. We're going to leave it in there.
I know.
And
why? My computer just did that. It was not me.
And then for Star Wars, we've got Star Wars Skeleton Crew and Mandalorian Grogu's logo was leaked. Supposedly, it wasn't leaked. Obviously, it was just dropped. So hopefully we get some more of that and Andor season 2.
Yay! So a lot of stuff from Disney rolling out.
Yep, that and I get to see Pedro in Fantastic Four.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro.
Yep. And then we got Ironheart, Agatha All Along. Oh, Disney Frozen's bringing out a Broadway for Frozen. Greatest Showman stage adaptation. Yeah, stuff like that. That's stuff we don't care about.
Okay.
But Pedro. Oh,
yes,
Pedro.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. How much of it's let's see. Let's read my Twitch comment. How much of it's gonna be woke? Anyway, moving on.
Let's leave that alone.
Let's leave that alone. I'm not trying to get canceled yet. We're gonna get canceled later in the episode.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Dad wants to make it big before we get canceled.
So,
like the big back room.
Yeah, the big back. All right. Well, from there, let's just roll into it.
Alrighty. So, this episode is going to be about the Pokeverse Mayhem, because Josh, whenever he hears myself or Corey talk about Pokemon, we all nerd out to it, because Corey used to make fun of me, and now he's one of us.
Shut up.
This one's going to be about, the different types of sets, eras, and all that. So, as we all talk about, Pokemon came out, January 1st, 1999?
Well, that's, I think, when the...
For English.
Yeah, so I think originally it came out in 1996 on the Game Boy.
Oh, we're going back all the way to Game Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember it was red and blue on the Game Boy.
Yeah, from I think between 98 and 2000, that's when I think it was released to the rest of the world. Somewhere in that area.
So, yeah, because it was real popular with the Game Boy. So, Wizards of the Coast, because we're going to start from the beginning with the Wizards of the Coast era, had the rights to make the Pokemon cards.
Yep.
And when they came out with it, they came out with what is first known as base set. And with base set, is the very first one. It's got just here. Wow,
so prepared.
I know, right? Well, everyone knows that from base set, of course, the biggest card, of course, is the Charizard. It's like almost every set.
I think any of the base 3 of fully evolved forms. I mean, Charizard pulls the most because obviously that's the most loved one.
Oh yeah, the big 3. What was referred to as the big 3? Yeah,
just because I mean Charizard, I think obviously in the animated series was pointed to obviously as like Charmander had it rough, right?
Yeah,
like Squirtle and Bulbasaur it's like Squirtle and Bulbasaur had their thing, but Charizard's the one that hit us the hardest, right? Left to die by another trainer, almost died, then evolved, and then became Charizard.
Yeah.
I think that's also too. It's like with collectors as well. That's what makes it so nostalgic, is because of that connection, that storyline for a lot of people. Which we'll get into evolve some pricing later on, but on more cards. But I think obviously collectors are what drives up cost.
Yes.
Right?
Well, it's kind of like supply and demand, especially with this being 25 years old. This base set, 25 years old. At least the first 3 sets are about to be 25 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, the only one that's technically not 25 years is the packs that you have, which will turn in October.
Yep.
25 years old. Thank you for that.
Talk about the
fossil.
The fossil ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's different releases on the TCG for the trading card game. And honestly, back then it was just like cards, right? So you didn't have a Game Boy, you could still play the card game, right? Because there's a couple bucks for a pack of cards.
Yeah, I think it's like what, $3,
$4? $2.99.
Depending where you're at.
$2.99, man. I used to get my mom to give me like $10. I'd buy 3 packs at a time. Yep.
But anyway, so base set, like I said, was the first set, and there was 102 cards in the set. It did because there's 151 Pokemon in the original.
Yep.
The Kanto region. Original 151. So base set encompasses the big ones, the Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. But you can look at the set. Yeah. Well, Mew was a promo. It's a Black Star promo.
Well, as far as TCG,
but it does have Mewtwo. Yeah. So that's a base set, and then you've got later that year they came out with Jungle, which basically encompassed like the Eevee evolutions, your Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, and Snorlax. Those were the biggest ones from there. And then what you had was a Fossil.
Yep.
Is encompassed the the ancient ones, like the ones like Kabuto, Kabutops, Gengar, Dragonite,
Aerodactyl.
Aerodactyl. The ones that were supposed to be extinct. That's where they encompass those. Then later on into Wizards of the Coast, they did a base set 2, which is just a reprint of base set. And so that's pretty much what base set 2 is. So if you see like the Pokeball with the 2 in it, that's kind of like base set or one of the other ones. That would be base set 2.
Ah.
Then after that, Wizards of the Coast came out with the Team Rocket set, for dark Pokemon, because some people like the evil Pokemon, and this one encompassed kind of around Team Rocket, Giovanni, and all that. If you follow like the TV series and the games, you all know who Team Rocket is. There's these gang members that, of course, try to steal Pokemon and have the strongest and rarest Pokemon. And of course, with the biggest one, and this one is also, of course, Dark Charizard. That's
right.
your biggest one in the Team Rocket. I am one card away from. I'm gonna hurt my own feelings right now since I have it up. I'm missing a non-hollow trainer card. I finally found one of the 2 cards I'm missing from Team Rocket, from the Rocket set.
I'll make sure I have to. I hope your house catches on fire and burns your card up.
That's fine. So it's a Rocket Sneak Attack number 72, and it's a $5 trainer card. I am missing. That is all I need, and I will have the Team Rocket set completed.
I probably have it. I'll give you for $10.
You have to show it to me when I get there.
Ha! I remember I bought that thing at 800 cards.
Oh, yeah. No. I swear to God.
Yes.
So then after the Team Rocket sets, you've got they want to do Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes. So those encompass the 8 gym leaders, because those of you play the games, you can battle the gym leaders, you get their badge, you can enter the Pokemon League. And these sets here encompass the 4, broken up into 2 sections, and encompass different gym leaders. So Gym Heroes, they kind of do Brock, Misty, Erica, and Lieutenant Surge. And see here. Yes. Put this down here.
So kind of funny while you're sitting there like looking stuff up. Fun fact: did you know that originally Nintendo didn't want to make the animated series?
I believe it.
Yeah. They originally didn't even want to make the animated series because they were worried that if the animated series were to flop, it would affect the actual game and the trading card game.
Well, I'm assuming Nintendo's glad that it didn't flop.
Oh, absolutely, because I think the fucking anime is what helped take it off.
Yeah. I mean, the games went well, whatever, but it was the anime that sent it off with the cards and the games. And anyway, so yeah, I've got Gym Heroes up, and of course the biggest one here is like Sabrina's Gengar, $125. But like I said, it just encompasses most of the gym leaders.
Right.
So, like I said, you got Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes. Of course, Gym Challenge, I'm going to hurt my feelings, is... because I'm also doing both of these sets, too. Of course, the big one here is Blaine's Charizard, which is the biggest one. Because anywhere there's a freaking Charizard, 1, fail, pull it, and 2, it's the most expensive in the set. Hate you. About, $300 for Blaine's Charizard. Now, with all these different... Wizards of the Coast era, they've also got a first edition set. So a first edition is like their first edition printed, which means it's going to be worth more. And of course, booster packs and booster boxes, if you could find them, will be worth more. So like, because you said you've got 3 first edition fossil packs, right?
I have 3 first edition fossil packs that are still inside their blister pack.
Yeah.
I have the original 3 of the Topps Johto cards.
Oh.
Yeah. I also have the original Mewtwo Topps pack.
Jeez.
Yeah.
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 So just keep those nice. That's all I say. Is keep those nice.
Obviously I have a bunch of other packs. I also did pick up the pin set. The Van Gogh pin set.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up that too.
Oh, you did get that one. Okay.
Yep. What else did I get? A 151 Pokemon Center. I got the 151 Mew edition. I got. Oh God, what else did I get?
Too much stuff.
Yeah, I got so much I can't even think about it. Because I'm a deal whore. So, but to what Marcus said earlier, my son also has 4 Charizards that he pulled from Obsidian Flame.
Yeah. Which we'll get into what Obsidian Flames is here in a second.
And then Kenzie pulled 2. Yeah! Money!
Yep.
The sad part is, though, the ones they pulled, honestly, I could probably just go sell them today and make up the money of paying for those packs.
Yep.
So, also, hang on. There's a Snorlax that I got. Where's it at? I gotta find out which one it is. Yeah, the VMAX 142.
Okay.
Where Snorlax is laid back and he's got like a whole world on his stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, got that too.
Nice.
Yes.
That's from
Sword and Shield.
base.
Yeah. Very nice. Anyway, that's all. I'm done with my tangent.
Okay.
Continue, nerd.
So all right. So basically, those are all the sets from Wizard of the Coast. They came out with the original 151 Pokemon. Then after that, you get into the Neo set, which is basically the Johto or Gen 2 Pokemon. You've got Neo Genesis, Neo Discovery, Southern Islands, Neo Revelation, and Neo Destiny. Though most of those encompass all your Gen 2 Pokemon.
Yeah.
Which is like, your Lugia. The Lugia is like the big one.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just reading.
That's fine. Hurt me. But like I said, the biggest one I did Neo Genesis. I'm gonna hurt my own feelings.
Yep.
Because I had the Lugia from Neo Genesis. It was in my binder. I'm 110% sure I had it.
Oh, dude, I know I had 2 of them. I had 2 of them.
They're about $250, like unlimited, not first edition, unlimited, $250.
Yeah, dude. So like, all right. So real quick. So I go on this tangent. So the original 151, right, and then Neo Genesis.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like that's. I mean, you were obviously a little bit older, but
yeah,
I know I had these as a kid.
I know, dude.
I used to take them to school, right? And then I had some that I actually had in a binder, right?
Yep.
And I remember even still buying like a whole binder sheet for like $25 that had first edition stuff on it. Because back then it wasn't, it was popular, but there wasn't a demand for it, right?
No, because they were reprinting them.
Yeah.
The reason why these are so expensive is because, of course, they don't reprint these anymore because this was done by Wizard of the Coast, who had the rights to Pokemon.
Yeah.
Before we get into not till Skyridge, which is another after the E series, that's when Pokemon basically bought their own rights to make the cards from Wizards of the Coast.
Yep. Which is crazy.
Yeah. It's funny how when Pokemon first, because you said like there were some iffy if Pokemon wouldn't work, so that's why Wizards of the Coast, who is the main, if you don't know who Wizards of the Coast are, they're the main distributor for Magic the Gathering.
Yep.
And if you don't know who Magic is.
And I think too on the back of the packs too, you'll know because it says Wizards on it.
Yeah, Wizard of the Coast, yeah. WOTC, if you see anything like WOTC, Wizard of the Coast, then you're looking at least a 20-plus year pack.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is crazy when you think about it.
I know. Thank you. I know I'm old.
I
want to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like, yep.
Marcus just enlisted when Pokemon came out.
I do remember when Pokemon came out.
Yeah, you were enlisted.
No.
That man was sucking his drill sergeant's pee-pee.
No, nope.
That's how old Marcus is.
I'm not that old.
Yeah, you're that old. So while we're talking about the original, before you go too far, right? And even Neo Genesis, because even Neo Genesis, right? Yeah. So we'll bring out like some of the games, right? So we originally had Red and Blue.
Yep.
Right. Pokemon games for the Nintendo. Then we had Yellow for Pikachu.
Yep.
And then we had
our yellow version. Yeah. Sorry, not Let's Go Pikachu. That's way ahead. My bad.
Yeah. No, I mean that's way back there.
Yeah. So yellow. Then you had gold and
Silver.
Those encompassed, all the, Gen 2, the Johto region, which is also showcased in a lot of the Neo sets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you had that's like back to the original, right? And then because what was it? You had red and blue, and then you had leaf green. Then you had leaf green and yellow, which was for Pikachu. And then you had gold and silver, which was for Lugia and Ho-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when it then leaped into like sapphire and crystal and all that.
Yeah. Oh, Crystal next. Crystal was still part of like the gold and silver.
Right.
Crystal was still part of that. But Ruby Sapphire was the next generation, Gen 3.
Yeah. And then they had Emerald Ruby.
Yep.
Then they had leaf green, fire red.
Yeah, which is like another. It's kind of like a reprint of like the red and blue. They just kind of changed blue to leaf green.
Right. And which is crazy too, because obviously, like the games, right? So everyone picked between red and blue and everything like that. It was crazy though, because I think gold and silver was like the first one to actually make you choose. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I think because which Pokemon you wanted?
Well, you could.
Because I can't remember, man. I can't remember. It's been that long. I'm that old.
So I mean, any of the games you more or less chose which Pokemon. Like, were we talking about starters, or were we talking about like throughout the game?
Throughout the game.
I know that there's some parts where you could choose, different fossils for which Pokemon to get. I don't think so.
I remember.
I just know that some versions had different, certain Pokemon than others.
Yeah, because that's when the trading cable became a thing, like, right? And then that's when they pushed really hard, because like you used to be able to go up to your buddy with his game, and you used a trading cable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember those days.
Remember those days? Yeah, that serial cable.
Did you have a trade cable? Yeah. Did you have a trading cable?
I did, but I had no friends.
Yes, it's also very true.
Oh my god. Fun fact, everybody. Does anyone know the original name of the franchise?
What do you mean?
Of Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
It's Pocket Monsters. If you didn't know.
Yeah. It's Pocket Monsters. Yes, Pocket Monsters.
It's actually the true original name.
All right. Do you want to know a fun fact about it? Did you know that one of the creators of Pokemon, his favorite was Poliwhirl, and he wanted Poliwhirl to be the face of Pokemon, but instead
it was Pikachu.
He didn't really. Yep, it wasn't very relatable to the fans, but Pikachu was, and now is like legit the face of Pokemon.
Right. Well, and then of course they double down on it too, making sure that that Pikachu was the face of it. Did you see? I'm going to sound really terrible when I say. Did you see the episode of Professor Oak? You learn the origin of Professor Oak and Ash.
No,
you didn't see that episode?
Isn't it like rumored that Oak is Ash's dad?
No,
or is that a? Didn't you say that that's a freaking? It's like a fan theory that. Why don't you have a buff of me? I'll smack you.
You're supposed to be the resident Pokemon.
I know, but it's basically a fan theory. Yes, there's a fan theory out there that they believe that Professor Oak is Ash's dad. Also, in the beginning credits, with the Gengar and Nidorino.
Yes.
That one of them with the Nidorino. Didn't you say it's Professor Oak?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, so you don't remember, you didn't see the episode where Sammy, who is young Professor Oak, gets pulled back in time, or pulled through time by Celebi?
No,
and meets up with Ash and Pikachu?
Isn't that a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Pokemon Forever.
Yes. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah. Celebi voiced it for where they basically like young Professor Oak way before he, obviously he's about the same age as Ash at that time.
Yeah.
And Ash and Pikachu help him, and he gets back, and then it kind of tells the story. It kills me, dude. Kills me. You're supposed to know this.
It does. I'm sorry. You know I'd kill you. You know I do.
God damn, dude.
You'd be okay. Stop crying.
Saw the theory, but haven't seen the theory that Ash is really in a coma, and it's just all in his head. Yeah. That can be said about a lot of different ones. Sorry, I'm reading chat. If you're listening to this, you're listening to this podcast. You could be part of the chat. You could be part of the conversation. Come watch the stream. Follow. It's actually Dad's the Multiverse on Twitch, or if in this case where Bearded is not around, it is broadcasted on Fail Mountain at Twitch. Anyway, but yes, Cryptic. I have seen that theory. I have seen that theory. So, I'm pretty sure Mr. Mom is banging Ash's mom.
Oh my God! Stop it! Stop it!
No Joker! No Joker!
No! I was hoping to get through the episode without him.
I can do whatever I want with the Batman.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, moving on.
All right, yeah, we're moving on. So basically, after the second set, Pokemon came out with these e-reader sets. Between the Expedition base set, Aquapolis, and Skyridge. So it's kind of like their e-readers. There was like a little cool reader where you can scan the card and then it show up in the game. So
right,
and those were like the last sets that Wizard of the Coast made for before they sold the rights to the Pokemon Company International. Essentially, Pokemon finally had their own rights to their own cards. They can make their own cards essentially.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, those e-reader ones are freaking expensive. I think with just the base set pack is like $650.
Holy smokes!
Yes. Yeah, the e-reader ones are expensive.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So after the e-reader ones, because you can tell about the e-reader ones, they've got that little cursive E on there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but after that, you begin into EX, Ruby, Sapphire, where they can't start to come out with like the EXs, Gen 3, Pokemon. So you had like the Ruby, Sapphires, Sandstorm, a lot of the good ones like Team Magma, Team Aqua, Hidden Legends.
Right.
A lot of good ones here.
Hmm.
Then they even came out with an EX Team Rocket Returns as well.
Did they?
That's also yes. So far, I've only noticed that there's only been like 2 Team Rocket sets, one by Wizard of the Coast and one by Ruby Sapphire, whatever, which has the EX Team Rocket Returns.
Huh.
Then we've got a lot of more in the Ruby Sapphire, probably into the black and white era, or is that not yet? Because you've got once you guys after the Wizard of the Coast, you start kind of getting into the different no, not yet. So you get into different eras. Like so you have the Ruby Sapphire era, and then you've got the black and white era, and then you've got the Sword and Shield, and then to the era that we're in now, which is XY. I forgot XY. My bad. I know someone's gonna yell at me. What about XY?
Man, forgot XY.
I'm sorry. And then Sword and Shield, and then Scarlet and Violet, which is the era we are in now.
Hmm.
So with the Ruby Sapphire sets, like I said, so you got a lot of different. Actually, back up. So, see, you got Ruby Sapphire. So you've got Sandstorm, Dragons, Team Magma, Team Aqua, Hidden Legends, Fire Red, Leaf Green. So when Fire Red, Leaf Green came out, they actually made a set for those games.
Did they really?
So yes, they actually have an EX Fire Red Leaf Green set. Let me see. Filter. Here we go. Sealed product. Ooh.
Man's so unprepared, chat.
No, it's not unprepared. I'm looking at the prices. It's about $550 for a Fire Red Leaf Green pack.
Is it really?
Yeah, at least on TCG. Or you can get a booster box for $25,000.
God blessed.
Yes. So I'm not unprepared. I just saw the numbers and I was like, oh, Lord.
He is unprepared.
Shut up.
For trouble and make it double.
No, stop. My God. Really? You had to do the Team Rocket motto? Oh, my God.
I have problems.
Yes, you do.
Hmm.
So, moving on. After those, you've got different sets. Like you got Unseen Forces, Delta Species, Legend Maker, Hollow and Phantoms. Sorry, Crystal Guardians, Dragon Frontiers, and then Power Keeper. So that's pretty much all the Ruby Sapphire era.
All the ones nobody cares about.
And then you get into Diamond and Pearl. You remember like the Diamond and Pearl games as well, where I think it's what Kyogre and Groudon, I think, were the ones for.
I want to say yeah.
Diamond and Pearl. So
yeah,
because after Power Keepers is when they went from the Ruby Sapphire into Diamond and Pearl. Where you and within these different eras, they've always have a base set. Like Ruby Sapphire has a base set. Diamond and Pearl has a base set. XY has a base set. Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet. They all have some sort of base set for those eras. So after that, we reach into the Diamond and Pearl areas. We've got Diamond and Pearl, Mysterious Treasures. I need to click back on the page here, so I take it back.
Oh boy!
I know, right? Secret Wonders, Majestic Dawn, Stormfront, Platinum, and then Rising Rivals. So yeah, there's a lot of different sets in here, and you can go through all these different sets. So the way the cards are also broken down too. I'm gonna bring up one.
Man's going way too much detail.
I know. Well, I mean, I'm trying to do it for freaking Josh because he's like, I don't understand the sets. Here we go. I'll do this one right here.
If it's not from 1999, don't get it.
It all depends.
Buy a million packs of Obsidian Flame and 151.
So if you get once you get into, I would say after the e-reader series, you can definitely tell by the e-readers with like the little barcodes on the cards because those were the e-readers where you could scan it. Normally, after that, there's symbols on the bottom right corner of a card that can distinguish what set. And if you download like the Pokelector app, you can identify. They have this broken down into eras, and then in those eras into sets, and they have the symbols of those sets, so you can just match the symbols. Because in the bottom right corner, you've got the symbol. So right now, I have this XY Furious Fist card up because it's the first one I grabbed, and then you've got the rarity. So circle is common, diamond is uncommon, and then stars are your rares. At least for all the way up until Sapphire Ruby, until we started getting into like double rares and
right.
All this other stuff when I start talking about illustration rares, special illustration rares, full arts, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So I remember back in our day, if you pulled a hollow rare, that's what you wanted to pull.
Right.
Now you want a special illustration rare now.
Right. Yeah. If it ain't full art, don't look at it.
Exactly. So, but yeah, that's how the Pokemon cards are like broken down. So at least with So the main thing is, of course, we want to look at the symbols. Those will just definitely tell you the different. That's how Josh is like, how you can tell what set. It's like, well, one, it'll tell me. Two, I can see the symbol, and the symbol will tell me what set it's from.
Right.
No, I know it's probably like a lot of information to take in. I mean, hell, I just got back in. A year ago? September will be a year where I got back into Pokemon, and I mean, I've pretty much kind of like learned the symbols. I mean, I have my Pokélector app, which I learned it. I learned it. I learned. Oh, let's go back to this.
Yeah, dude, it pains me, dude. So, all right, so just to roll back, right? Because we're talking about so back to like 1999 packs, right? Like the original base set.
Yep.
Like so Charizard, right? So everyone that knows about it knows Charizard. Dude, have you seen like a lot of those cards? If they're in like near mint condition, man, we're talking like $250,000, $500,000.
So right now, a base set unlimited, because base set had a shadowless version, which is, if you don't know, if you look at the card on the right hand side of the box, there's no shadow behind that. That was their very first print run, and if you have a shadowless first edition, that was the very, very, very first run.
Right.
So, and those packs go from anywhere to 6,000 to 8,000.
Yeah, which is crazy. That's just nutty when you think about it.
I know, it's freaking crazy. Let's bring up a bulb. So like base set. So base set, like you're with the Wizard of the Coast cards don't really have the symbols. 'Cause I told you can tell by the symbols. On the bottom, you can tell if it's a older card from Wizard of the Coast. On the bottom, it'll say like 95, 96, 98, 99, whatever the card or however long that they had it for, and it'll say like Game Freak, and then it'll say Wizards on there. That's how you can distinguish that it was a Wizard of the Coast card. And if, you can always just search it, the name of the card, and it'll tell you what set it is. But they won't tell you, at least from the Wizard of the Coast, it won't tell you what set by the symbol. You kind of have to do just a tiny bit research, find out that what card that set that's from.
Yeah. So basically, first edition is what you want.
Yes.
And
first
shadowless.
It's always what you want.
If you go way, way back. Didn't we get in a discussion how to tell the difference though between the shadowless and the packs?
So I can tell by the difference by the cards, but as far as like tell the difference with the packs, I think the shadowless, they have like a brighter tint to it. At least when I'm looking at it right now, it's a lot brighter. Isn't much definition, especially on Charizard. There's like the reddish orange.
Right.
But yes, and also you can tell by like you also see like the first edition stamp on there, whether it's first edition or not. You'll see like the first edition stamp on there.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think the difference between the shadowless booster pack, I think where it says trading card game is on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's a shadowless pack, because the trading card game, I think on the second or the non-shadowless, like Pokemon and then trading card game was at the top above Charizard or above Blastoise and Venusaur, and I think on the shadowless packs it's below.
Yes.
I think that's how you can tell the difference between shadowless and non-shadowless. So if you're talking about the original base set.
Yes, this only original base set has shadowless.
Yeah. Everything else you want full art. If they don't have full picture, throw it away. No, don't throw it away.
Don't throw it away.
I'm actually looking at a set of it right now.
Yeah. So yeah, on shadowless design packs, the trading card game logo is on the bottom of the pack. So you were right about that.
I think that's the only way. Cause I know we talked about it one night because I was looking at a set, and I realized it was the unlimited set.
Yeah, because if it was
which by all means, it's not. Yes, the shadowless packs are more valuable if you pull the big cards, but still, you're talking about cards from 1999.
Yeah.
Like, if you can find a pack of those that are unopened, the pack's in good condition and whatnot, that's still money.
Lots of money.
Yeah, because I think right now, all right, so a base set shadowless Charizard pack, ungraded, about an average between $900 to a $1,200 price range.
That's crazy.
Where if you go to the unlimited, same from 1999, those packs still go from $500 to $700. So it's like, yes, it's not shadowless. You're not going to get that $500,000 Charizard, but keep an eye out, man. Like that's what I've been doing. The kids are really into it, right? They're really into opening the packs, and they're really into enjoying having the cards and putting them in sleeves and whatnot, and they really, really do enjoy it. And I've started buying some of the ETBs, like some of the actual trainer boxes and some of those, because I know that, well, yes, I don't have the card, but it's the fact that if I buy a $50 trading pack, or booster pack, and I hold on to it for a few years, that $50 that I bought today could be worth a couple $100, in a couple years.
Well, that's why I'm getting a lot of the 151 stuff, is because it's a special Scarlet Violet set.
Yeah, you can't. I can't find 151 as easy. So I remember I bought a bunch of them for the kids to have and open. Yeah, I would go back. I can't. It's hard to find them now.
Yeah,
it's like they all got soaked up.
Yep.
That's why I'm saying, if you got that at Costco, if you can get that 151 boosters, dude, pick me up one or two of them things. Let me.
Buddy.
It's one of those. I gotta wait for my paycheck, bro, or I would go get it my damn self. Anyway, but it's like that fossil set that I got. Yeah. Do we want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. We can talk about that.
We could talk about the fossil set that I picked up.
Yeah, because you got 3 packs, first edition.
I got all first edition of the original 3 packs with Lapras, Aerodactyl, and Zapdos on it. The whole set. Yeah. Very nice.
So the biggest ones you're gonna want are either Dragonite or Gengar from Fossil.
I'm not even gonna open them.
I know. I'm just putting that out there.
I'm not even gonna open them because I think the average, it was what we talk about? It's $350 a pack.
Yep.
And I think I got them for $300 under that.
It was a little under that, yeah.
Yeah. Because I got the original 3 packs all together, and then they're in really good condition too. They're in my glass case, keep them safe. But so it's crazy though. I know we still have more we can go through, as far as sets, but it's just crazy that it's like baseball cards, right?
Yeah.
It's like when the set first comes out and all that. Oh, it's great, it's cool to have and whatnot. But then it's like when you sit there and you're like, damn, these are worth a lot of money. And it's all about demand and considering Pokemon is pretty much on its last little bit, right? Because I think the stories are pretty much wrapped up.
I have the Pokemon Horizons.
Well, yeah,
Ash retired.
Yeah, Ash is retired. So
they're starting with Netflix is kind of like Pokemon, and Netflix have done the Pokemon Horizons, which is the new story that they're telling.
Right. But it's just for that, right? That alone. So any of the original stuff is just going to go up in value. Because now that the original Pokemon series is because what was it? I have a article right here. Yeah, so as of January of 2024, there's 1,025 Pokemon species.
Jeez.
Right? From the original 151.
Yep.
So how do I put this? It's a cool thing to get in with if you especially have kids, especially as parents, right? So, so it's cool because you pull cards and stuff like that, and it teaches them values of things. And then I really wish when we were kids, our parents understood this, right?
I know.
Because if our parents, of course, you don't always know like what the value of something's going to be, and you don't know if it's going to blow up. But like, my parents are like, oh, you hold this baseball, it's signed, and keep onto it for years. It'll be worth something. It's like, well, same thing with these cards. Like, you can pick up packs of cards for $5 at Target or whatever store that you're at, and you never know what you might have in the long term. And this just happens to be one of those popular, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering.
One Piece, this is now really getting popularity.
One Piece, which is getting up in popularity, they already have a couple cards over like $150.
No. Try a lot more than that. Try in the thousands.
Okay, well, I was just trying to be conservative, dick.
Like the manga rares, the cheapest manga rare is $400.
Right.
And you've got the most expensive one at $3,800.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, I saw a crazy PSA 10 of that one for $4,200.
Really?
Yeah, $4,200 for a PSA 10.
Huh. Wow.
So it's expensive ass cardboard.
It really is. I mean, but at the same time though, it's crazy. I mean, obviously collectors are what's going to boost the value of things, right?
Collectors, supply and demand, all the things.
Yeah, I mean, and it's kind of nostalgic too, seeing these things like when we were kids. A lot of listeners obviously they can remember like picking up this packs. You remember the packs that had like Pidgeotto, and then it had like Scyther and Raichu on them, and then it had Gyarados on a few. You had Flareon. Like it just like to us back in the day, it was like, oh, look at this, is cool, and it was just a different series.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
It is. Trust me. If I could just go back in time and, like I said, just buy a bunch of booster boxes and just wait 25 years.
Oh, dude. That's kind of like what I asked you the other day. Remember, I was looking at buying like one of those sales, like the actual card stores have like 36 packs in it.
Yeah.
And they're selling it for it's like $110 for 36 packs. And it's like, all right, I know these packs, that's about correct value, but like I'm buying the original factory store selling packs. Because like you got guys like, I know there's other places to go, right? But eBay is obviously just the easiest place to reference. Like you got guys that literally have boxes of these cards and they're selling them at like, all right, this guy is selling, he has a box of the original 1999 base set unlimited booster packs for $400 a pack. And he's sold 550 of them.
Wow.
Think of like literally like it's like, yeah, it's an investment. Like, okay, I'm going to spend, let's say I spend $3,000 and I buy a bunch of card sets and I hold on to them for 15 years, 20 years. And then I can easily take my $10,000 and turn it into $1 million. When you're quadrupling the value of your shit.
Oh yeah, because if like a box back in our day was $120, you're turning $120 into $15,000.
Yeah, because all right, remember, all right, back in the day, originally, okay, so you had a box of 36 packs, right?
Yes.
At $2.99 a pack.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So 36 packs at $2.99 a pack. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Hang on.
I don't know what you did.
$2.99 a pack times 36. All right, that's $108.
Yeah.
Right? At $2.99 a pack. That's what they used to be back in the day.
Yes.
Well, right now, if you're selling them at $400 a pop, that's $14,000. If you sell all 36 packs. And people, I mean, I'm guilty of it. I've done it. I have bought some packs, like some of the original 1999 packs, because obviously they're just going to keep going up in value considering the age, they're unopened, and the fact that the original series has now come to a close. Like, they're going to get worth some money, man.
Oh yeah.
Don't have $14,000. Well, I'm just saying, it's just Live it. I wish I had 14 grand too. I'd spend it on Pokemon cards.
I mean, why do you think I'm trying to be so good right now? I got other things I got to fix. Otherwise, I would be terrible.
Yes. Yes, he needs to sell his house and move.
That too.
I don't.
Which Wizard of the Coast Charizard Hollow for which set?
I do have a wizard.
But
you still
Shadow.
have.
No, so it's base
not
set.
shadowless, but I mean that's still I think that's still a
$350 card.
Yeah, it's $354 card. Like that's still worth something. I'll give you $1.
I will give you $5.
Live it. I will give you Fail Mountain underwear. I will give you a pair
That's cheating.
I will give you a pair of signed Fail Mountain underwear.
What the fuck? That's cheating. That's like the Holy Grail. Next you're gonna say used sign.
Yes, I give you a pair of used signed Fail Mountain underwear.
Oh my god!
Just make sure you put it in a penny sleeve and a top loader.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like the way, dude, and I know we talked about the celebrations pack, right? But like even those are gonna be worth some money, man, because it's the 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
You know, it's the more that this stuff kind of disappears and dissipates. I mean, obviously, the more value it's going to be, and yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, what else you got? You got more to go over? What you gonna continue down the line?
Yeah. So, like I was going with earlier, because like I said, those were like all the earlier ones. We'll just recap. So we got the Wizard of the Coast areas from base set all the way up to, Sky Ridge, which is your E series, and then that's when you got an EX Ruby Sapphire, which came out in 2003 to 2007. That's when Wizard of the Coast sold the rights back to Pokemon so they can make their own cards, and then that's where then you went all the way up to then Diamond and Pearl, which was your next set from 2007 and 2008. And they had all the way from Diamond and Pearl all the way to Stormfront. So that was your Diamond and Pearl era.
Right.
Then you had like I said, the Platinum ones, but which it came out in 2009. Which wasn't too bad. Let's see, Platinum ones, a lot of fancy ass cards or whatever. Came out February 2009. So that was just the Platinum.
Right.
Let's see. Then you had Heart Gold Soul Silver was kind of like a shout out to Gold and Silver from the Game Boy games. Which was in 2010. Yeah, 2010. Yep. And then they had this Call to Legends, which was in 2011. That was after the Heart Gold Soul Silver, so 2011. And then finally, after that one, is when we start getting to the Black and White eras. We're now starting other eras. So then we had the Black and White eras. Which was from 2011 to 2013, which covered all the way from Black and White all the way to Legendary Treasures, which I believe I heard that, Legendary Treasures is probably the most popular Black and White set.
Really?
Yeah. Why? I don't know. I mean, I never really got into the Black and White. That was, like I said, before my time. Because I had a by the time I got back in it, so I stopped in the Neo section. I stopped because high school and then joined the military, so I didn't get. I took a long 20-year hiatus.
Right.
Almost. So all the way from, let's say, I went from all the way from Neo Destiny, which was Neo Destiny was 2002 when I was in high school. Great. Like I went from Neo Destiny then all the way to Scarlet Violet 151 was the next time I got back into it. So I missed a lot of eras. Now, am I going to do some all these old sets? Probably not.
No, well, the problem is too, like, thinking about getting some of these old sets is that the fact that now the packs have become so expensive. It's like, do you complete the set or do you just buy packs?
That is true. That's what I'm kind of getting to it now. At least with the newer sets, I buy the packs. But as far as like the older sets, I've completed base, jungle. Well, not base. Sorry, I still need the damn Charizard.
Yes, he needs the Charizard that we know he's going to sell instantly.
No, hell no. But I have jungle, fossil, and like I told you, the one card from Team Rocket that I need for those to be freaking completed. But I never bought a pack.
Right.
I just went through, buying singles, going to like card shops, buying bulk, and all that. So because packs you're looking at least $150+ a pack.
Right.
Hell no. So, and then let's see. So black and white was kind of like one of those, like I said, that era from 2011, 2013. And then you get into the XY era.
Ew.
Yeah, no, XY, which is 2014 to 2016, which had some pretty good ones. I know the one I still see that pretty I could find easily ish is Evolutions, which is like another base set reprint essentially. Came out in November of 2016. It's a America's version of the 20th anniversary set release. So that's what Evolutions was about.
Right.
And then after XY, we then start getting into the Sun and Moon era. And Sun and Moon era is always from Sun and Moon base, which I am actually doing Sun and Moon base, and I'm getting pretty close to being done with it. I think I'm 80%
At least that's
done.
what he thinks.
I'm 80% done. Okay.
That's what he thinks he's almost done.
Shut up.
Shut your mouth.
And then all the way to Cosmic Eclipse, which Cosmic Eclipse was the last one. It's the last set of Sun and Moon era, and two, it's the last set that Pokemon did tag team. The tag team cards. I know there is a team up, Sun and Moon team up, which is America's first set to feature tag team Pokemon, first revealed in Japan.
Right.
It's like a special set, but those are expensive. Those booster packs are $60 a piece. That's why I was like, I'll go with the Cosmic Eclipse. I'll do that. And then, of course, we got Sword and Shield, which was 2020 to 2023, which is still fairly new, but you're starting to see freaking. I've heard rumors that they're starting to freaking call Sword and Shield vintage, and I swear to you, if I hear something like that, I'm gonna backhand somebody like that. When I hear vintage, I think Wizard of the Coast. To me, that's vintage.
Yeah.
But I don't need to be people calling Sword and Shield vintage. That no. And of course, with Sword and Shield, you have Sword and Shield base, which of course, I've getting close to getting done. All the way to Crown Zenith, which is of course, like I said, the last Sword and Shield era set. However, Evolving Skies from Sword and Shield, which basically says focus heavily on all the EV and its evolutions. Probably has one of the most expensive Pokemon cards, which is that special illustration rare Umbreon. Like it's up to what $900. It was at $1,000 at some point. This set's really getting out of hand. Crazy. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm almost done. I only need 8 cards for that set.
That's it? 8?
That's it. 8 left.
Hurry up.
I would say, sure, just give me, a couple $1,000, but I don't want you to say anything. And then finally, we've got the Scarlet and Violet, which is from 2023 on, which started, of course, with Scarlet Violet base. Of course, they got the Scarlet Violet 151 that's still extremely popular and always in high demand. All the way to Shroud of Fable, which is the next, which was the newest special set that just released. And finally, Stellar Crown, which is supposed to come out September 12th. I will be doing that set.
Dude. Yeah.
Because it's got like Bulbasaur and Blastoise and all them in there, so.
Really?
Yeah, it's got those cards in there, so I'm like.
When is that coming out again?
Yeah. September 12th.
Ah, okay. So I have some time to save all my money.
Or you could just buy it on different stuff.
No. No.
Yeah.
Spend all my money. Take all my zenny.
Yeah, it's all right. Take all my zenny.
Isn't vintage in the car world 25 years or older? Should apply to games and trading cards too. Wow. I mean, this is true.
Yeah. I mean, well, if someone tells me like a PS4 is freaking vintage, I'd smack the hell out of them too.
But that PS1 is.
I'd say the PS1 is vintage. I would believe that that's vintage.
Yeah. More or less.
More or less, yeah. Well, that's pretty much in a nutshell of like all the different Pokemon sets, eras, or the sets within the eras. I know I just kind of went mostly with all the eras because I don't want to get too far into the weeds. Yeah. Unless you want me to go a little waist deep in the weeds.
I don't know if we need to go that far.
I can.
Yeah, let's not do that because we'll be here all night.
Exactly, and I know you want to do some pew pew.
Yes. Pew pew.
So, but hopefully, like I said, Josh listens to this and other viewers when I start talking about Pokemon sets, they kind of get an understanding of what I'm talking about here. Because normally when I talk about it, I always will try to involve the set first, and then the era. If like people like Josh who doesn't know anything about Pokemon, who doesn't literally has no clue what he's doing. I'm gonna have some idea of what I'm talking about.
Josh, know what he's doing?
Josh.
Chad.
Oh, yeah, Chad. Does Josh know what he's doing? Because all he wants is his butt touched.
Wow.
This is true. We have the clip.
We do have the clip. You know that part's never making it into the edit, right?
I know. Of course not. Every messed up freaking thing that he has done, somehow a file got quote unquote corrupted or erased.
You heard it here, folks.
You and I both know what he said that night.
Yeah.
But it will never come to light because that's fine.
Chad.
You understand this, Chad?
Jesus.
I know bearded people. I know.
Right.
So is that pretty good?
I think that's pretty good. Pretty good rundown, man.
Okay.
And we didn't even talk about the movies yet.
No. I just wanted to mostly kind of get like anime, touch a little bit on the video games and the card game.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about like the McDonald's special edition.
No, I didn't even touch those.
I got those. Like I got the first movie set.
Yeah, that's right.
Like the sealed ones that are still from the original. Yeah, I've got some of those. Dude, you're gonna be probably a little mad when you see some of the stuff I've gotten.
That's fine. I'll just punch myself in the dick.
Yes, harder. No, I mean there's just so much to it. I mean, there's the movies, there's collector, there's from the McDonald's when they were. Remember when they were the gold-plated Pokeballs?
Yes, I do.
Yes. I know someone's got those somewhere. I mean, there's so much collector stuff that's out there, and like I said, now that I'll call it the original storyline has come to a closing. You know.
Yeah.
I think the value of all that's going to go up, and then I mean, obviously this newer stuff. You know, I'm not. We'll give it a fair chance, but the original stuff's just going to go up in value tremendously. So. All right. Well, if you don't have any more to say,
no.
What we'll do too, if you have any questions or anything like that, join the Dads of Multiverse Discord. That is at the Nerd Nexus. You can jump in and maybe ask some questions. I think we have a Q&A section in the Discord for that. So like things that you guys have questions for in episodes, we can maybe bring those up in other episodes.
Yeah.
Or you can follow us on X, aka Twitter, at Multiverse Dads. Facebook as well, Multiverse Dads. I think we have. God, I think Josh is working on everything. We have a YouTube channel as well, yes. Multiverse Dads, but this will probably get uploaded to YouTube as well. I think I can give Josh the rights to this video for that.
Yep. Yeah, you do.
For $1 million.
Yes, right. 1 million.
But yeah, you can join us all there, or you can join in my Discord.
Don't do that.
Yeah, Fell Mountain. You know, join below. I think if you're here on Twitch, it should be a link down below. You can definitely join there. Where we're gonna stream some more pew pew tonight.
Yeah. You're gonna watch him give rage and punch himself in the dick.
Yes, because I was almost at platinum again and things happened.
Cheaters.
If you play Rainbow Six Siege and you need some people to play with and you're a decent player, hit me up. Yeah, I don't even care if you're a shit player. Just hit me up. We need people that talk.
Yes.
Anyway, that's enough of that. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything. Mm-hmm. Thank you everybody for listening. Like, subscribe, share, tell everyone. I know on Twitch at Multiverse Dads, I know we're trying to get up to 50 followers so we can get some cooler stuff to do interaction wise streaming.
What was it? Was it 100 followers?
It's 50.
I'll fly down there. Was it no? Was it 50? I thought I swear it was 100. I said I'd fly down there.
If we get 100 followers on Twitch, Josh and Marcus will both do the chip challenge again.
So if you like that one, yes. Follow us on Twitch so we can start doing some cool stuff. And I will fly down. If those of you that know, I live in Washington State. They live in South Carolina. I will fly there.
He will fly the 3,000 miles.
Yes, 2,500. And I will no. I will do the one chip challenge. If y'all will go watch on YouTube what happened the first time, one of us didn't make it.
One of us didn't care.
Shut up. You're built different.
Anyway, all right. Well, everybody, I am Fail Mountain, also known as Corey. If those are my stream, I know that sounds dumb, but this is for the podcast. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, and hopefully back to school for all your kids. If you got kids, yep. Little shits back in school. Get the hell out of my house.
Oh, God.
And yeah, go ahead, Marcus.
All right, and I, of course, Marcus, otherwise known as Saiyan, the realist himself.
Wow, that's it.
I know, right? That's it. I mean, because that's all I need. Because I'm backed by popular demand. My fans, I am here. Of course, always backed by popular demand. All right, I am Marcus, otherwise known as the Saiyan, or the realist himself. All right, that is me. Also, side note, I forgot to mention, if you guys want us to do another episode like this to get further into each era of the sets, break down the prices, sets or whatever, mention the comments, mention if you guys want to like this.
Mention I'll go deeper. Mention in the comments, Marcus or myself might be interested in buying some of the stuff that you have. And maybe even Josh as well. So let us know. And for those as well, there's a app, Pokelector.
Yep.
It's got P with 3 cards, and it's Pokelector. So it's Pokelector. You can use that to help you track your sets and stuff like that as well. So make sure to check that out.
Oh, I use that.
Yep. So. All right, everybody. Well, just to get out of here, just know that Goku's a terrible dad. Bye.
No! What the fuck? No, you're not supposed to do that shit. I was about to say, since Josh isn't here, Goku's the still streaming, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Hi, everybody. This is Felt Mountain. He's an asshole.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining in. I'm going to end the stream, and then I'm going to load up my stream in 9 minutes. I'll see you guys at 10 o'clock. Bye.